What's up, Foxtrotters, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, hello. It's nice to see you all again. You guys look great. Yes, even if you're standing in your bathroom fighting with a wand of mascara that you just stabbed yourself in the eye with and now you have tears and mascara all over your face, you still look great. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I sure am. And I just really wanted to get this video out. I just wanted to make pretty much a straight r/LuLaNo video. I was just in the mood. I woke up this morning thinking about it, laughing already. I opened the subreddit and it was loaded with gold. So I just felt like I should bring that to you. And if that sounds like something you'd like to enjoy, then please stay tuned and laugh with me. Okay, so I'm getting two feelings from this outfit, first of all. Okay, I am getting some very strong, like, pajama vibes mixed in with some very strong Golden Girls vibes, like Rue McClanahan. And if you're not familiar with who Rue McClanahan is, she was Blanche in one of the greatest TV shows of all time, The Golden Girls, okay? It's a great show. I don't care what you say. Anyway, I feel like this is something Blanche would have worn, but she would have worn it with like some big shiny earrings and a ridiculous haircut and some like gold pointy shoes or something. It would have looked crazy, but Blanche would have looked great and she would have had all the men at the bar after her in this outfit. However, in today's modern times, as a regular modern woman, this outfit just looks like she woke up. Oh, and the table. Look at the table. All the leggings on there are like pink and red and white. They look like Valentine's leggings. Oh yeah, I can see some hearts. So she must have bought a surplus of Valentine's Day leggings that she was unable to sell, clearly. Oh no. Oh, I should have zoomed in. I can't quite see what the prices say, but I'm sure they're great prices for those items. Oh no. Well, if you know anyone who's in the market for a plethora of Valentine's Day themed leggings, well, then you should go find this gal on Facebook and hit her up because she's got a lot of them. Whoa, okay. First reaction, the cut of those dresses, like the style and the shape of them, is actually pretty cute. That looks like some kind of like style dress I would like. It looks like it would be very flattering on the figure, whatnot. But granted, it's LuLaRoe fabric and sewing, so who knows if it actually fits well at all, or if it's even going to be the right size. But whatever. And then the patterns, though. Okay, the one on the left is just plain awful. There's just no way around that. They just threw on some flowers with some triangles, and that's just like they just went for it. The one on the top right looks like a cheerleading outfit, which is fine if that's what you're going for. Like it's Halloween and you want to dress as a cheerleader, that'd probably be a great purchase for it. Not at the full price, which is probably like 60 bucks or something. But wait for it to get to Goodwill for like $3, and that'd be an excellent Halloween costume. And then the other two, yeah, I mean, the middle one on the column on the right, it almost, when you squint, kind of looks like one of those cute kind of 90s floral prints, like almost. But then you like open your eyes and look at it and it's like, oh, no, never mind. And then the one below that, I mean, I don't necessarily hate those colors. In fact, I do like those colors, but the arrangement and the blockiness of them just looks really weird. I mean, it gives me the same vibes as the top one. It just kind of looks like an odd like costume or a uniform or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, these are awful. Style aside, the prints really just ruin it. Just completely. Yeah, especially that one on the left. That's just a nightmare. Okay, first of all, that shade of pink is why people say they don't like pink. When I was a young person, I said I didn't like pink because this is the pink I had in mind. Literally Pepto-Bismol. Yeah, that's not a shade of pink I think really anyone actually truly enjoys. You know, and the older I got, the more I realized how many different kinds of pinks there are, and I do in fact like pink. Who knew? I like pink quite a bit, just different kinds of shades of it, not this one. And then second of all, the collar on that, or the neckline, looks huge. It looks like it will show all of my bra straps, which I just would love to have that happen. And then the pattern on there looks like that clip art from the 90s, doesn't it? Like they just, or it looks like your printer messed up. Like, you know, when your printer is like aligning itself and it just sends out a bunch of weird symbols. That's what that looks like. You know, like maybe they were running out of ideas and someone went to the printer and the printer malfunctioned, you know, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's a great idea. And they just ran over and send it. I don't know. That's just terrible. All right. We got a Lula dude, a Lula bro. And he is fully decked out in denim from head to toe. And he has leggings tied around his neck. Why are they trying to make this a thing? It's not a thing. Leggings are leggings. They're for your legs. Stop it. Just stop it. And I was trying to figure out for the longest time if those were LuLaDenim around his neck. Okay, you tell me what you think. Is that LuLaDenim? Are those their quote unquote denim leggings around his neck? Is he that much denim from head to toe? Is that what's happening? Or are those regular leggings? I mean, either way, it's unacceptable, but like if they're denim leggings, it's like 10 times worse. And also I feel like that'd be scratchy and itchy. I don't know. I feel like Buzz Lightyear down the bottom right is like reaching to him to help. Like, here, let me get that off your neck. Stop. Don't do that. Don't take this photo. And it's like, all in all, like if this guy weren't working for LuLaRoe and he took off the leggings around his neck and he was walking around a pool with like a really nice, like a pina colada and had some cool flip-flops on, I wouldn't think twice about his outfit. I'd be like, oh yeah, he's enjoying the weather. It's a nice day. Like, live your best life, you know? But then the leggings just like stop me in my tracks. Why is this a thing? Oh boy, it's time for a Lula road trip. Oh man, and look at the pattern on that. So let's just break down this bus, because this bus looks like the outfits, doesn't it? I mean, it's just a mishmash of patterns. They took the rainbow and did a pastel version of that and had someone do that all along the bottom. So like an ombre pastel rainbow on the bottom. And then they just did some every color pastel paisley ever all over the side of that thing, like holy cow. And then they just blocked out some color with some print, and then they have the LuLaRoe logo, which is its own patterny mess of lines and squares and like whatever, who knows. I wonder if they're on their way to like a convention, you know, it must be. There's probably like a Lula convention happening in town and they're all on this bus somewhere with no windows, by the way. There's no windows on that bus. And why? I don't know. Maybe when they're in the bus, it's so that they can keep a mentality of like, only Lula, only Lula. You can't look out the windows and see like a Macy's or a Target or something. It's only Lula. Well, I hope they had fun at the convention, and I hope they didn't have to spend too much fixing that bus. And like, who pays for that bus? Is it paid for by consultants, or is like the company paying for that, right? I don't know. A lot of questions about that bus. But if you see this bus, you either run or you take a picture and you post it. One of the two. Oh my God. Okay, I thought this was a joke, but if you look at the top of the leggings, right at the top, the waist part, it looks like on the front part, there's actually, you can see part of a red circle there. So it apparently is happening on the leggings, just I have no idea what happened here. I don't understand why there are so few dots, and I don't understand why that one is there, and I don't understand how even LuLaRoe could have sent that out and sent that to a consultant to try and sell. Like, what? For crying out loud. I mean, I couldn't have picked a worse place for that red circle to be, and they couldn't even get the red circle to be aligned. It's like, if you're gonna put something there, at least make it even. No. Oh, I kind of hope whoever took this photo actually bought them, because this is like almost too good, right? Like this is almost too good to be real, but you all know it's real. Oh, no. Oh, God. No. Okay, so what we have, first of all, we have a giant Mr. Rogers sweater, a Mr. Rogers sweater for a NBA basketball player, and then we have a skirt with a blue checkered plaid pattern that looks exactly like a tablecloth. Oh, God. And then we have a top that is just a mishmash of pattern. It kind of looks like from here, like the Ed Hardy knockoff thing that they kind of do. But all I can really tell for sure is that it is not plaid and it is not a solid. Other than that, with LuLaRoe, you never quite know. It could be anything. Could be grapefruit halves. Like, who knows what they do? The little ankle booties, like I'm always here for an ankle booty moment. That's kind of like my favorite kind of shoe. Granted, I wouldn't probably purchase ankle booties like that, but like if you are into them, then you wear them, girl, and you enjoy them. You know, it's whatever makes you feel good. I hope they're not LuLaRoe shoes. Because if they are, you might as well be shopping at Forever 21 for their shoes, because it's about the same level of quality. And to be honest, the Forever 21 stuff probably holds together a bit better than the LuLaRoe stuff, at least based on evidence and stories we've heard, accounts we've heard of people who have purchased LuLaRoe items. So I don't know. But whatever. Shoes aside, the outfit is atrocious. And it's awful too. I blurred her face out. But it's awful too because like her makeup was snatched. You know, she looked great. Her hair, she's got like an Ariana Grande bun thing happening. Like, you know, hair pulled back to the gods. Like, she looked great from the neck up. It's just, it's just this outfit I don't understand. And she's probably a pretty stylish person. Like, I'm sure she knows how to put together an outfit. But she's just drank a little too much Kool-Aid at this point, maybe. Wow, I was not aware before this that orange and purple looked so atrocious together, at least these particular tones. It just looks atrocious. I mean, the orange looked like brown. It looked like little brown poos. But then you look closer and it's Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, you know? You can see his little orange body and his stripes and his tail, and he's bouncing around. And I recently have learned from some of you actually that the reason why LuLaRoe is able to have these what seem to be very famous copyrighted prints, you know, like anything from the Muppets or Winnie the Pooh or anything like that, it's because they're able to find kind of basically a small portion of the patterns or whatever on a clause that they can purchase, that they can own. So they can buy a small portion of rights. They're just not like the rights to the whole thing, so they can only use a few select images, which I was curious because at one point I had found one with Miss Piggy and Kermit all over it, and I'm like, do the Muppets know? And apparently yes, but it's like such a small portion of what they actually have, so it's kind of like a weird thing. They technically have rights to it, but just to a few specific images. I don't know if that was that was confusing, if that explained anything, but please correct me down below if I'm wrong or explain it further, elaborate further, if you will. But yeah, either way, the shape of that, it looks like scrubs. It looks like scrubs. It looks like something like you'd wear in the hospital, which would be fine because, you know, scrubs are cool, but I don't know. I have some nurse friends and they look cute in their scrubs. I don't think they necessarily would want to touch this at all. Oh, whoa. Someone called Joseph and let him know that LuLaRoe has this Technicolor dreamcoat and they're selling it on sale for $65 and they're calling it Caroline. Jeez. Oh, gosh. Okay, those stripes are awful. The diagonal stripes, the color story is definitely leaves something to be desired. The shape of that looks like they're pretty standard LuLaRoe sheet cut, you know, it just hangs there on whoever you are. And I think the thing that bothers me the most, I mean, obviously the whole package is awful, but the thing that bothers me the absolute most is the fact that the sleeves are opposite colors, right? Okay, that's messy, but then the pockets are the color of the opposite sleeve. Now, when you look at it, your eyes just do this crisscross thing and it looks like a mess. That looks messy. That looks sloppy. That looks like a joke. It looks like you just were playing around and you had some of that like sewing glue, you know, that you can just glue on stuff, and you just glued on some patches for pockets, like you had some extra fabric left over after you attached some sleeves that didn't go, you know. It just looks messy and careless, and it looks like they were just, as usual, just slopping stuff out with little to no care or regard for actual form and function. That's the LuLaRoe motto. Oh my God. These LuLaRoe tops are the most unflattering things I've ever seen. It doesn't matter who you are, what your body type is. It doesn't matter. You put one of these on, instantly you're shapeless. You're just a blob. That's all that shirt is. It's awful. And it's terrible because you look at her. She's got a shape. That girl has some figure. She's got some curves. Like, good for her. And even though that LuLaRoe skirt is god awful, the cut of it is almost flattering. Like LuLaRoe almost got the cut right, but you know they failed because the material's all scrunched up. You can see it. It looks like if you were to walk a bunch, it would just ride up like one of those skirts. And it's like, I don't have time for that. No one has time for that. And the pattern on the skirt is just awful as well. It looks like you just spilled a bunch of like ink spots all over, or you got a bunch of water on it. Like it just looks like wet spots. And I can't stand that shirt. Like these LuLaRoe shirts just give me nightmares. The flower patterns, like I love a good floral. A lot of people love a good floral. That is not a good floral. I don't know. And also your neighbor really needs to control their yard. Their plants are overgrowing a little bit and it looks a little messy. I think there might be bears in there. Yes, and here we have LuLaRoe engaged in the act of causing FOMO among their followers, the fear of missing out.
It's time to say goodbye to 3 of our tees. Unfortunately, these 3 styles will soon be unavailable to purchase. Now is the time to stock up before it's too late. The perfect tee, the Irma, and the classic tee. Classic tee has been my go-to right now. Oh my god, perfects are the only shirts I wear. No! There's been no official word that they're being retired forever, but we do know for sure that they're at least going away for now. I guess we will find out in the future. Now's the time to stock up, though. I have tons and all 3 styles left. Perfect tees are my favorite.
Okay, so clearly those shirts aren't going anywhere. You think LuLaRoe is going to get rid of like the few items that actually sell? No. Absolutely not. There's been no official word that they're being retired. Well, that means that there is no word at all. That means you just made this up. That means you all made this up. And all of your Hunbot friends are helping perpetuate your lie. That's cool. Oh man. I just love that. Like just creating FOMO amongst everybody. Like, oh my God, it's going to go away forever. The perfect tee. But then it's not going anywhere. They're just trying to sell more of it right now so they can go buy more stock later. It's ridiculous. These consultants, these Hunbots, sometimes they just really do the most. I don't know, especially like the straight up lying. That's cool. That's cool. That's good. I hope you feel good about yourself. Okay. I still think this stuff is atrocious. Like the leggings are still atrocious, but compared to some of the LuLaRoe stuff I've seen, a plain colored top with leggings, I mean, that's the most mild thing I've ever seen from LuLaRoe. So like, I guess congratulations. But then hold on, because the jean jacket is not actually included in this package. The $50 that they're charging is for that shapeless triangle tank top and those stupid leggings. Are you kidding me? $50? $50? $50? I went to Target the other day and spent $50 and I got 2 pairs of jeans and 2 shirts and a tank top. Granted, they were having a sale, but whatever. Like, get out of here. And those were jeans I bought, not even leggings, 2 pairs of jeans. But I mean, come on, $50 for those 2 items? Like, you have got to be kidding me. This is why they go out of business, because they are convinced that these items are so high quality that they're worth the price. But they're not. Even Fabletics leggings aren't this expensive, and they're pretty expensive, but like, they're at least actual athletic leggings that you can wear that won't rip and tear. Like, I don't know what the heck they're thinking here. You could buy leggings from anywhere else. Go to Walmart, go to Target, go to the Fred Meyers that has the clothes in your area. If you have one of those, like, you know, they're going to have leggings for a better price, and you'll be able to find a tank top and a jean jacket, and you'll probably be able to get all of that for under $50. Like, get out of here with that. Just ridiculous. Wow, that got me angry. I'm sorry. All right, it's our favorite time of the day, folks. Time for the wholesome moment of the day. Let's see who you guys sent over. First up, we have Tiggs, and this was sent over by Miranda. Thank you so much, Miranda. Now, Tiggs is a friendly, lovable boy named after the character from Sons of Anarchy. His father, Crowley, hates photos and refused to take a selfie. Typical dad behavior. And next up, we have Carrot. Now, Carrot actually lives with Tiggs. So thanks, Miranda, for sending both of these photos. And Carrot is spelled C-A-R-A-T, which I love that. Good play on words there. Well done. And Carrot is a super friendly little bun, mostly litter box trained, and loves to try and play with Tiggs and Crowley, but both of the kitties are terrified of her. I love that. Thank you so much, Miranda. Last but not least, we have Brady, and this was sent over by Melinda. Thank you so much, Melinda. So Brady is a formerly feral guy who was rescued from the streets about 7 years ago. He's FIV positive, and if you don't know what that is, that's the feline immunodeficiency virus. It's the feline version of HIV, but that does not stop him. He loves snuggles and loves being with his people. My heart. And Melinda is actually a former Hun, so congrats on former being part of that statement, and huge thanks to you for taking care of a kitty that needs a little extra. And if you're looking to get a new member of your family, I definitely recommend to adopt and not shop. Check out your local shelters, your local humane societies, donate if you can, volunteer if you can, and don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. And if you would like to see a photo of your pets here, then go ahead and send it to my email in my channel description, and you will see your pets here eventually. All right, Foxtrotters, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked that video, please hit that like button down below. If you have any good comments or suggestions, leave that down below as well. I love to read your comments. I love responding. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button and become a Foxtrotter. Come join the den. Den Mother would love to have you. Feel free to check out my Patreon. I'll link it here somewhere. And if you don't feel like checking it out, no big deal. I'm just glad you came to spend some time with me. All right, folks, that was fun. I had some laughs. I hope you had some laughs. I just love doing this kind of stuff, and it seems like you guys like it too, so I'm really glad for that. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, folks, until the next video, take care.